Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Michael's Shed. It's Wednesday afternoon at 12:47 ish, and I think the date of today is something like the 12th of January. Let me just check. Not 12th of January. Yes. Okay. Well, today, what I'm just going to do is say, well, I've bought a saw. I actually bought it last year, and I've been working on the bench trying to get it to be in the bench, get it level, and it's a little out, but I'm allowing for adjustments in here. I'm going to put some adjusting bolts in there to bring it up. But what I've just done is hooked it up to this very cheap, crude vacuum cleaner come dust extractor. It's from another shed, but anyway, the problems that I found with that, other than it's pretty pathetic, but it works. I've just cleaned it out, cleaned the filter, and I've hooked the hose, which I had to take this off the nozzle, the handpiece, and connect it to an adapter here. Now this adapter is a DeWalt adapter. It was in Bunnings for about $12 or something, maybe less. Can't remember. But anyway, I got this piece of hose. Now I came across this piece of hose because I was cleaning out a shed, wasn't much in there, but I found these. I've got about 4 lengths or 5 or 6 of those lengths of hose, and I'm not sure if one end will fit into the other, but when I took this off, I had to take these off, which are on that hose. So these 2 pieces here on there allow this piece to plug into there for that to lock in. It's a small hose, but that fits in there. I've got to put some thing on that to stop it. It's got a bit of a whistle, but you know, with the rest of the noise, a little whistle doesn't really matter. But I've got this all hooked up here, and I bought this saw because it's up here. It's pokes out. You can get it closer to the wall, but don't be fooled by that. You can't. Now I made it here, so I've notched it out so the saw can go in there. Here, let me see if I can't show you what I mean. Let me push this back. I'll get that. Now if that goes back, you've got the hoses there to contend with at the moment, so I can get it back if I push it really hard like that. Okay, without that it works. Let me take that out. Without that it works better. Okay, but when you've got this has got to go back further if you want it back for the hand to go past this. Let me get rid of that over there. So for this to go, see that handle goes there, and I'm not quite up at the magic spot. So what I need to do is bring this down a little bit to get that 60 there, hoping that I'd get enough so I didn't keep cutting my hand, but I will take that off. I don't see the point in having the angle, but I did the angle to get the distance. That's what I tell myself. Okay, so now this way it's out, so it's still not on there. And hang on, that's the cord. I've got to get rid of that off the stupid thing. Okay, back now. See if I can't. All right, so that's That's one problem, but that's easy fixed. But see, here, if I leave it out there, it's sticking out a little bit, but not as much as my other one. I think my other one was out here. But if I turn this for the compound miter, whoops, stupid me. I have to take this off. I have to take that fence off. So for me, if you get the compound miter, you get the miter for your 45s, and if you get your compound, so you've got your 45 that way, and you've got, say, 15 that way, but you can't because it hits the wall. So even though you can get this close to the wall, you can't, because it's got to come out so the compound miter can get past. So even though I paid a lot more money for a better saw, I'm better off with my old one, because the old one, I knew its limits. You just put it there and the compound part of it does what it has to do without any problem. So anyway, that's the problem I found. So unless you've got somewhere that you can put it in the middle of the room or away from the wall, don't be fooled by that. You can't do anything unless you're just using it as a slide saw. You can't use it. You can use it as a miter, but you can't use it as a compound miter without having to pull it away from the wall further. So for me to get this compound saw to where it won't hit that wall, okay, that's the best I can do there. So if I wanted to do that, get that right around there and do a 60-degree compound 45-degree miter, that's where I'm at. But that's how far out I am from the bench. Oops, sorry about that. Oops. Which is 300 mil, which is what my old saw was. Whoops, sorry about that. Which was my old miter saw. This one. So I could compound miter by turning that lever and bringing it over, but I was already 300 mil out from the bench there. So I could have kept my old saw on here and put it on the saw bench and left it, but anyway, that's where I'm at. So I don't mind it being out like that, because it's there, but I think if I had known that, I wouldn't have put my saw there. I would have put it over there. Excuse the mess. I'm in the middle of mess. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know. Don't be fooled by that to say that you don't need, that you can put it up against the wall. It's kind of 50% true and 50% lies. Anyway, my 2 cents worth. Not getting paid to say it. Not getting anything for it. I paid for that. Hard-earned cash. And that's where I'm at now. All right. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Talk to you all later. Bye.